Hi everybody, good morning. I'm doing industrial intrusion CTF. They deactivated yesterday. They would put it back this week to finish the rooms. If someone just they doing here to so they can declare the winner. Let's like it. I forgot to like. Any case, the task I'm doing today is task number 14. I don't have the screenshot, but I only have my screenshot. Is a backdoor bus. It's a forensic. They put like level 3. They said is a backdoor inside the container. The idea they give us the image of the container. You can see that we have that. So if I go there, I said they give us this image container, and they told us there's a backdoor inside. So the first thing when you see something like that, for example, I can just use star sxf container. If I do, for example, cd, what the hell happened here? Okay, that's fine. So if you familiar with the container, it come in layers. That's why you see all these strange numbers. For example, you can go play around if you think there's nothing there. Vim repo, for example, where you get the information. You can install the container in your computer. We can try that later on. Interesting is this folder that's contain the blob. This is the whole information layer of content, because this is like it look like it's a full export of the container. When I solve this, I run it in my computer, but it seems there's other way to solve these things. So now you just need to read these things. You don't need to read them because grep can read these things. So but we need to extract. I think grep can read this without extraction. I didn't try that. Huh. Let's see if grep can go to the grep minus ra that os things os the function, because that's the one that has. I'm testing something, guys. Let's give me a second. Usually this is all the commands, so I will put this command so in case, guys. Let me see if I'm typing it correctly. Yeah. So guys, you can know. I'll put this all the commands so you don't get confused. Let's bracket there. Let's see if it. Let me test something before I explain what I'm doing. I'm just trying to say, can this get it and match it? Why complaining? Why whenever I do a video things start to yeah, I'm bracketing it there for sometimes I don't know why. Minus e minus n. It's a binary file. We can do minus a. Oh, we don't even need to, but we can't. It give us a quick idea what's going on in the system. You can see that's the flag exactly there. So it's one way to solve this room if you want, because the idea is it's a more like a guessing game, but more things like the idea here is. The idea is where is that thing? My write up. Usually when you have a backdoor of something to access it, it's a Python, because this Modbus, the one that we have now, it's either you can find the os system, or for example the subprocess, or subprocess p open. We have the exec function, you have the pickle, you have pickle load, even if you have curl, if you have wget, if you have bash. So basically you can even test this all of the command on these blobs is blobs to find whatever you're looking for. Blob, let's run it there. Of course we'll give you everything here, but it's too noisy to, for example, if you can then look, for example, which one and it tell you exactly where you find it. So but it's too noisy. That's why you can run one by one. Like for example, usually the suspect. Like for example, the first one, the suspect is the system usually, or the sub process, or the open or something. So you can do something like that and look for them like we did now. When we see, for example, if I'm looking for just the OS system now, what it's a binary, so we need to minus a. And you can see here, all the RAM are fine, but we have one very interesting one, is this one. That's exactly the flag, it's base 64. So you can see there's an OS to the curl and minus S or something. This is one way to do it, one way, because but now even we can't see the code because this is a compressed file or tar, whatever it format of Docker. So this is one way to do it if you want a lazy way. So as I said, you can start, for example, with that. You can look for eval also. Usually all the Python, and look, for example, if anyone is a dodgy character, and you try them and finish one. So let's try something. So this is the first option we can do. But now what else we can do? We can do extract. Now if we want to read these things, what's exactly in this thing? One way to do it is, let's make, first of all, let's do quicker so we don't waste everybody time. Let's create that directory. And now what it happened is it used for the manifest. Remember, we have that manifest file. um, the manifest will tell all these blobs. This is the one we're looking for, all of this sha, this. So this little script, I will share it. For example, if I run now this, now if I go for example, tree, where is my tree, extract, uh, pipe it to less. Now we can see what's inside this container. You can see this. We have the file plc server.py. We have the conf. This is the normal etc files. Then we have the apt folder. We have our docker, so the apt, and then we have the bash see, that's the normal. The cron, we have the also, we don't have any cron there. So what else we have? We have that's a normal environment. The host config, the host name, this is all of the stuff. Local time, nothing is dodgy. So we finish quickly. So this one you can see all the file that Control G, go to the end. So we have mail, op, transpol, log folder. We have all the struct of a container. So now we can go to extract file. I can just see it here. So you can see ls up, ls for what ls up. So you can cut the application, the PLC, and you can see this is the one, but there's nothing wrong with this script. There's no backdoor here. And the mobilos is this. Remember the Python packages. So if we go to user local Python, user local, what what's inside the user local share? Where is the what's the path for Python? Forgot about it. Local user local library Python. HTML maker user local library Python. What Python we have? Let's see, 3 pack distribution packages. So oh no, we don't have it. We need a system to run to have it. No, why is that's a strange. CD Python. No, it's not in 2. Crypto volatility. Why they put volatility? It seems we need to run it to find that Modbus is somewhere, but it's fine. Now we got this. We got this. This is my computer. What I'm doing? CD. document TryHackMe industrial task what? Task 14, this one. Task 14, as I think it went out of the CD extracted layer, CD app. Okay, that's the app. Less CD USR local library Python, and then we can get. Oh, this is the find. Remember now, the biggest guess for us where we find that cdo no what's the name of this container? Sorry guys, I'm confusing you for a little bit. Mo, where is the? Why suddenly it's my computer is just flipping around here? What means too many arguments? I thought task 14 ls cd extracted ls cd usr local uh, local library, because that's why the Python are ls cd distribution. No, now I'm getting confused now what I'm doing now. Why things local library user local library Python site packages, it is site packages. Oh, this is what I'm looking for, site packages. And now we have the library for this cd Modbus, and then we have, if I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere there when you search for it, context vim context.py is the one that we find that function on it. Oh, this is the curl. If fx equal 3 address equal 337. Oh, that's why I couldn't do the live thing of it. So if fx equal 3 and address equal 37, let me save this one for later on. So basically this is what things. Now let's do, remember, because we can use the same grep here inside and things. Now let's do a different approach for this. So now let's, in case you don't want to do this, let me go back to my machine. So now let's say, for example, I want to, let's see, I say docker images my computer. This is my Microsoft stuff. Okay, we don't have it, so we can say docker load what's the name of that thing? These mobilus things. Let's load it if you want to run it in local computer. So let's do. Let me load the load image. Now, what's the syntax again? Oh, you load directly, don't put an image, something like that. Let's do that quickly. No, I'm not concentrating. Let's see, docker load. Why is not working for me? Oh, minus I. Remember the first one we did more static test. Now you can see the image name, it's there. We can say, you see the docker images. So now I have the image ID. I need this ID there, so I need to copy that ID. If I want to do a test, for example, we can do the layers, but let's try to just access the machine, the docker itself. We can do docker run, for example, with ID, and we can just go, if I want to run it inside. Okay, what happened here? And now we are inside the machine again. Remember, we don't need to do this, but you can do it. So you can do ls up. You can see, you can get cos up. You can get that PLC file, and then you can see that. And of course, you need to go to all the things like cron tab doesn't have here. There's no command for cron. You can count TC, for example. If you think it's in account D, there is no that. There is that one. There's nothing wrong with it. You can say ls var log nothing var log. The log doesn't have any var spol, only spol in the mail. There's nothing. ls home, there's nothing. ls minus la home, it's empty too. ls temporary, ls minus la var. That's what that's what we found before, so there's nothing else inside. So that's why the best thing is the grep command. Basically to make sure you're looking for in the Python directory for anything that related to it. So because we're looking for this function, so I assume that's the backdoor there. So the argument is, if we can do that, this one it might take time to look for around all of them. Because now we're targeting the whole system. I don't think it's smart move to target whole system here. We can just call that things and just look for USR, local library, Python. What we call that? This not distribution. Site packages. And because we're looking for that, where we did find it in not site package. What was the distribution? Not distribution, site. Site packages. Pmod, because the room use this Modbus, so you can think it's somewhere there. So let's, why I only find one. I found the curl. You can see he found the curl, and it tell you exactly in line 77. So we have curl response, and we have site in content.py. So basically this is the where exactly you found it. So you can just go to line 77 in this file. So where is that user? You can go copy, go vim, and we can just go there, go like 77. Where is that? 77, 77.77. So this is the backdoor. That's the backdoor, and this is your flag. If you take this one, you copy this. So if you copy this, I'm not sure what exactly happened if x equal 3 and address is 1337. I think that's why basically the attacker somehow will send flag 3 and an address or something 1337. The system curl directly the outside with SSH, which is mean I don't know what exactly, because this is the flag. That's exactly where the flag is. That's my best explanation, guys. It's not really straightforward. So the idea for this is to know that you're searching for the common function that we used in Python, like os.system, subprocess, open, pickle load, curl. Maybe you try it one by one, and then um, I'm not sure why. I'm just curious about this, but why only 11.2? These all is only pick up because we call it to look for the open, so we can have all of them. Um, yeah, that's my best of things. I try to use Wireshark. I try to use Wireshark to have simulation or something. It didn't work for me with Wireshark. I tried to use Wireshark to make a lab. I couldn't figure it out to do networking, Docker, things like that. So yeah, that's the things. That's the idea. So you have this. You can load the Docker. Log into it. Let me exit of this. Why I'm exiting now? I need to keep that. I want to do some stuff on it. So you can. This is just how to get, if you want to run Docker locally. And then we, as you said, we can you can solve it just by looking in these blobs. This is the blobs that have you the answer. You can also, you don't need to install Docker on your computer. You can just look in this folder, open, extract the file, and just run grep. Run this against this folder. This folder has the answer, so you don't need the so you don't need Docker. Basically, that's what it means. So you don't need to have Docker installed in your computer. You can just do grep in that things looking for a system. Guys, hope you like it, and thank you very much, and have a good day.